Over the weekend, Kamala Harris was speaking at a MoveOn event and addressing the gender pay gap. Now, as she was about to answer that question, here's what happened.
Whoa. Hey. I'm just
okay. Hi.
Constituents
Whoa.
were just
Wait a minute,
outside
sir.
this building just a few minutes ago, asking for your attention to a much bigger idea than.
Thank you so much, sir, for your big idea. But we want to make sure that we are able to get through this. Okay, it's okay, folks. It's okay.
I love the DJ.
Yeah, that was kind of amazing.
She's like, you're not even gonna get to be heard.
Yep.
I got this, you know?
So he grabbed the mic out of her hand and started talking about what he's protesting about, which is, I think, an important issue, but I think there's a better way of handling it than rushing a stage and grabbing a mic from anyone's hand, especially, they're talking about the gender pay gap, and then you have a dude rushing the stage to grab the mic from a woman. Anyway, let me just note that the protester is Aidan Cook. He's from Direct Action Everywhere. As I mentioned, he is an animal rights activist. And he was asked by a Hill reporter about the optics of all of this. And here's his answer. Let's go to graphic 42. I asked Cook, an animal rights activist, blah, 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 optics. Here's what he said. He did think about the optics. I tried to show my profound respect for each of the people on stage. Look, I don't think he was being respectful.
Yeah.
I think that he wants to do something important about an important issue. But again, the way that he handled it wasn't right. What do you guys think? And then I'm gonna bring up, I wanna juxtapose the way that they handled this versus the way Trump handled some of the people who tried to provoke him during his campaign in 2016.
I think that this wasn't even about, it's not even, I don't even think it's about the actual activism. People who do things like that want attention. Like, let alone, yes, she's also a woman of color and there's the optics there and how often black women are just stomped over by someone who looks like that. And on top of that, this is a woman who regularly receives like threats against her life.
Right, yeah.
And just how, at the very least, inconsiderate and awful that was. This was not about his platform. This was like somebody who wants attention. Because I don't believe that he could have really thought that people were listening to him talk about chickens, like in that moment.
Yeah, you're either a liar or an idiot.
Right.
In that point, like you're either lying, because here's a way to show your profound respect for everyone on stage. Stay off the stage.
Hello.
Let that keep happening. Slightly less disrespectful than what you did would be standing in the back and being like, animals are innocent. But
animals are innocent.
Thank you. But he didn't do that. He ran up on stage. It's just that moment when someone's running up on stage at you and you're very, as Brooke said.
It's a scary moment for sure.
Yeah.
It definitely is. And it is incredible because you have women on that stage. And I think the way they handled it was great. I mean, they didn't get violent with him. They took him off stage, and that was that. He didn't get hurt.
He didn't even get arrested.
He didn't get arrested, which is fascinating because, well, for obvious reasons.
Someone gets real intense. Wait for it.
I think that's her husband, right?
I think
at the
that's
end.
Mr. Harris.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, so I wanted to kind of juxtapose the reaction at this event with the reaction that we saw from Donald Trump and his goons when he was campaigning. This isn't even when he was elected president. So I want to show you one of the videos and that gives you a sense of the response that we experienced. Take a look.
I have to do it myself. I know it's not. Because I have to do it myself. I know it's not. Thank you for the warning. I was ready for him, but it's much easier if the cops do it. Don't we agree? What a great job.
Was his nose running after that?
I don't know.
There's fluid came out of every part of his body.
He was ready for it though. Like my favorite part of that was how like he's grabbing like one of the guys like by the arm. Like he
get me
looks,
out of here.
Yeah. Which by the way,
Hey,
I don't
I'm fine
blame
with
him
that.
at all. Exactly.
I don't blame
It's
him.
totally fine. Look, I'm not bringing this up because of Trump's reaction. I'm bringing this up because of the way the guy was treated versus the way the guy was treated at the Kamala Harris situation.
There was a difference in speed. This person was running toward the stage. The other guy was like strangely loping up on it, which to me is scarier because when someone's running, you have a clear, obvious intent.
Right.
And there were tons of Secret Service people. Kamala didn't have the Secret Service people. And just every way that your mind can interpret what's about to happen is absolutely horrifying.
Yeah, that's why this just makes me so mad. Like, I can even just like planning this, but what if you scare her? This is kind of scary. I don't care. People still eat bacon. Like, I just can't. I can't make this okay in my mind.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
the lack of security and the ability of that guy to get up on stage in the first place is terrifying.
Yeah.
Because look, luckily he didn't have ill intent in terms of trying to like hurt her, but that whole situation demonstrated that had someone wanted to hurt her, he could have, right? And so it's just kind of interesting to see how it lacks security. Look, I know as a woman, if you're gonna make a public appearance, and I've learned this the hard way, you unfortunately have to go out of your way to advocate for yourself and make sure there's ample security.
Right.
It shouldn't have to be that way, but it is that way. And now, anytime I want to do something, we have to have these long conversations about what kind of security they're going to provide. And there was one event where they asked me to pay for the security that they were going to provide, which was hilarious because I was doing something pro bono for them. But anyway, like it is an issue that women deal with, like all the time. And there should have been better planning. Sorry.
2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.